Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life, because this is your message. Wow, what a beautiful message it is. And if you're not a Sagittarius and this has found you, this is absolutely your message, because it would only show up like a random song in a car or a random thing you hear on the street, or somebody else's conversation you're not even a part of. It's like you hear it because you need to hear it, because you're drawing in the message. So it's absolutely your message, and it only shows up at just the right time, and this is where your message begins. Now, that's a beautiful place to begin, because that means that there's a bunch of wealth and abundance that's coming into you that's going to make you very contented with what you have and your ability to keep it, your maintenance of it, the idea that there is this beautiful abundance that is solid and secure and serene. There's something that is prosperous with regards to maybe a house or your family or where you're living. There is a beautiful sense of certainty and happiness and prosperity here. There is this wonderful energy of certainty and assuredness, stability, something that is stabilizing and consistent. You could be very well buying a house, or being able to get a house, or happy with everything that is going on with a home that maybe you just purchased, or resources that are coming in that help secure you and make you feel like, okay, everything is going to be okay. So this was a little while ago. It was moving on, figuring out a solution or figuring out a situation, being able to move forward. And this was a burden. So in other words, moving forward just a second ago, just a little while ago, had been quite an obstacle. So there had been a lot of obstacles in your way of being able to move forward. It's like you knew how to do it, but for some reason executing it wasn't happening. And now there's prosperity. There's some sort of prosperous breakthrough. There's a full moon that's coming up on the 7th of this month, and that's only a couple of days away. It's just about a week away. And I can tell you this, guys, right now, there's a lot of, or almost exorcism, that is coming with that full moon. There's a lot of getting rid of the darkness, whatever's been sitting, the heavy, the oppressive. There's a lot of that purging that's going on, and then the cleansing on the other side with the new moon that follows that in 2 weeks after that. That is a partial solar eclipse. There's that sense of really pushing, like the energy that is current, really sort of being pushed out. It's almost like a roto-rooter. There's a lot of like have the muck or the cleaning of our systems finally getting out. So there's going to be a lot of movement within the next 7 days, and whatever it was that was a heavy burden you've been finding, it's not that you haven't been moving, or that the universe says that you haven't been actually doing things or making something happen, but it has just been like so much. You've had to take on so much to do it. It's almost like maybe you were stunted from moving forward because of all the burdens or responsibilities that you have. And now there's this beautiful breakthrough. And I don't know what changes. I'm not even sure that you're interested in what changes. That's good news in itself. But I'm curious, like, what changed? I'm curious. So you have feeling good about yourself, feeling secure, feeling certain. This is somebody who is gracious and generous and maybe helpful. And then we have a change or a shift in how you're feeling about yourself after being protected and guarded, or guarding your generosity. There's a lot of people around you. So this King of Cups is somebody who like helps without necessarily saying a lot. And the Two of Pentacles is a value shift somehow, trying to manage finances or resources, things being very difficult. And then there's this guard or this protectiveness or this experience that's been building up with the Nine of Wands, protecting your energy, making sure not everything gets through. And then you have this Queen of Cups, which is abundance. I feel like this is a shift inside of you to stop putting so much energy into just anything and only start putting energy into what you really care about, what you really want, and what really matters to you, what you could really give your all to. So being more selective with what you value or what you chase after or what you go for. Really being selective with yes. So that's maybe what shifted, because that's what I had asked. There's an opportunity opening up that just shifted because that's what it is. There's maybe an opportunity or just energy opening up because somebody was very shut off with it. This could have been a very selective process because it was so generous or it was such a good offer. And so that value shifted, or no, it didn't value shift or change. It's that you finally tapped into it. It's you finally maybe the scenario I'm thinking in my head is like you finally applied for the right job, the job that was going to be generous, the job that was going to be enable you to be supported and to be helped, or maybe just something that you hadn't wanted to look at in a while, or you hadn't wanted to explore. Now you're opening yourself to, and suddenly you're realizing, wow, there's big opportunity here. There's huge possibility and potential here that maybe I didn't see before, because this is about caregiving. I don't know if that resonates with any of you. Let me get a moon card. Your hard work is paying off. So something that maybe you wore somebody down on some level, but whatever you have been committing yourself to with regards to putting a lot of energy into it, putting a lot of focus into it, constructing it, making it happen, building it, it's almost like this is entering your life. This is where your breakthrough is happening. When it says work, I take that word very literally because it feels like that. So maybe it is something that you have been actually working on. It doesn't have to be your job work. Could have been like if you've been building your house or you've been building something out, or there's something that had to be a big project. It's actual functional building though. It would have been something that you have helped to construct in some way. It doesn't have to be like brick and mortar construction. It could have been like construction of your philosophy or a project or an initiative at work, whatever it is you've been building out. It's saying it's finally starting to show. It didn't show for a long time. It's like it needed to reach a certain point in order to actually become visible, and now the floodgates are starting to open. And then we have it's time to take action. These are two hardcore energies. These are two energies of construction and building something out and making them happen. So it's time, first of all, to keep going and to keep hitting hard on something. It's also time to just be very blunt and very forward about something. And it's time, it's also it's a notification that your what you have been putting your time into, you're now starting to see a breakthrough on. Yeah, this has got something to do with maybe something you were chipping away at, or something that started real quiet and you couldn't see the progress, or you couldn't see that you were getting anywhere. Well, you are going to be getting somewhere, and just keep pushing. But it's like keep pushing in that direction of exclusivity, almost a certainty in value, not randomness, being more selective with where you put your energy, but putting more of your energy into it. the key to seeing this performance shift, as in the breakthrough actually happen. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Come back to the edge. This time it's time to put yourself out there. That's what come back to the edge means. Time to, almost take a leap of faith. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to put yourself back out there. It's almost like I just heard in an unexpected area, like a place that you thought maybe you had been shut out from, or that you'd already been rejected from in some way. It's time to just take yourself there again and get in somebody's face about something. Not as in mean, but as in I'm here and I'm not backing down. Okay. Okay. Be flexible. And that's how you're moving forward. Present somebody with a new idea or a new way to do things, or a different take on the way that you could execute, the way that you could get something done. Provide that sense of certainty with regards to the potential and where it could lead and where it could go. Be flexible. It's almost like you're re-engaging with an opportunity, I say it, loosely, whatever it is for you. It's like you're re-engaging an opportunity that you had turned down or passed up, or, gone away, like it had gone away maybe, or that you have to come back with like a second round of proposal type of thing. And this way, like, put yourself out there and say, okay, listen, let's think of it this way, or let's do it this way, or let's in other words, don't let it go, but re-propose, position your proposal, and be flexible with maybe what you're even proposing or who you're proposing to. Describe it in the right way. Where you're applying your skills, say you're applying for jobs. Be flexible in maybe like get out of the same old area you've always applied for, and apply for a different area. Figure out how to apply your skill set in a different area. Also, a sense of coming back and putting yourself out there. Be prepared to show, or be prepared to be able to describe how you fit in and how you will work within this new structure, or you will apply your skills in this new way. That kind of thing. But I definitely feel a revisiting somehow. A revisiting, and then a not backing down. Not that you did back down, but that you're demonstrating that you don't have any intention of backing down. Okay. Okay. Clarify, please. Offer up, it's almost like show how much you care about something. That's what the Knight of Cups is. Wearing your heart on your sleeve, putting your emotions out there, letting somebody know how much something matters, and that it's almost like making it very clear that you're not going to back down, that you're not going anywhere. And so they better open that door, that kind of energy. But it's also in a very giving, loving way, like, but this matters to me. Like in other words, like you have to listen to me because I care about this situation. I care about this circumstance, and I care so much that I have all of these ideas, and I can't just back down because I need to apply them to this circumstance. Like, here it is, and move forward in faith that you know, you're faith in yourself, that you're doing the right thing. You're doing it because you care. Okay? I feel like all of this for the past 5 minutes has been instruction on how to move in this energy and how to best apply yourself in this energy to see the progress, because that's what I was asking the cards. I was like, how does this breakthrough happen? And I feel like this has been, for the past 5 minutes, sort of like the cheat code of this is how you make it happen. You don't take no for an answer, but you do it in a very loving way. You open yourself up to being malleable in the circumstance, but you don't allow yourself to give up or back down from the circumstance. Okay. This is breaking your heart. Something broke your heart. So you're confronting a heartbreak. You're confronting a disappointment. You're confronting something that's really making you sad or making you scared. But it's almost like the universe is saying to you, confront the heartbreak, confront the betrayal, confront the sadness, confront the you know, somebody taking something from you. Confront it. Almost don't almost open up your heart to the heartbreak. Present love to this broken thing or this broken aspect. Even maybe something that you thought was broken. There you go, like a key, like a clue. That could be a clue, right? Something that you thought was broken needs your love, needs your attention, needs your affection. Go back to it and open up solutions for that. And then there's a breakthrough that comes because of that. I hope this makes sense to you. This is your angel message. Socialize or join in. So it's got to do with a community or a connection or a connectivity. Maybe going and I don't know, volunteering or helping out. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So if you have been feeling very isolated, and you've been very isolated, it's time for you to just get out there, put yourself out there, start joining groups. Stop doing it all by yourself. Stop being isolated. The isolation has to stop. That's a key to your success here, is stop doing things in isolation. Get out there and join a group, join like-minded people, or connect to somebody that you know will understand you, will get you, and they'll help bring you through to the other side. Connection and networking is something that you really need right now. So much more to say. I hope you guys want to continue this conversation with me. The link is down below. I will see you in the extended.